Well, guys, well, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Monday, July 5th, 2021, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's REYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for the Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. I hope everyone had a fantastic Independence Day weekend. The Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Sciences invited 395 members of the film industry to become Oscar voters. Among those being courted by the Academy are Maria Bakalova, Nicole Beharie, Kingsley Ben-Adir, Hugh Bonneville, Carrie Coon, Laverne Cox, Andra Day, Clea Duvall, and Henry Golding. Also, Eliza Gonzalez, Vanessa Kirby, Nathan Lane, Jonathan Majors, Leslie Oldham Jr., Robert Pattinson, Issa Rae, Stephen Root, Jernese Smollett, Isaiah Whitlock Jr., and Stephen Yang. A press release for the Academy said Thursday membership selection decisions are based on professional qualifications, with representation, inclusion, and equity remaining a priority of Academy Aperture 2025. It also stated that the 2021 class is 46% women, 39% unrepresented ethnic racial communities, and 53% international from 49 countries outside the U.S. There are 89 Oscar nominees, including 25 winners among the invitees. The Oscar recognizes excellence in film. The Academy's Board of Governors recently announced plans to present honorary Oscars to Samuel L. Jackson, Elaine May, and Liv Ullmann this winter. Danny Glover has been singled out to receive the Jean Herschel Humanitarian Award. The next chapter of the beloved costume drama Downton Abbey is set for theatrical release next year. Focus Features has been planning to open the movie on December 22nd, but has since decided to reschedule it for March 18th. Production is expected to wrap up next month. Downton creator Julian Fellows wrote the screenplay, and My Week with Marilyn director Simon Curtis is helming it. The Downton Abbey franchise is about a wealthy family and those who served them at their English country estate. It began as an ITV PBS drama series in 2010 and ended its six-season run in 2015. The show's original stars Hugh Bonneville, Elizabeth McGovern, Maggie Smith, Michelle Dockery, Jim Carter, Brendan Coyle, and Joanna Frograb returned for the big screen follow-up in 2019 and are back now for the sequel. Hugh Dancy, Laura Haddock, Natalie Bay, and Dominic West recently joined the ensemble. Filmmaker Kevin Smith has shared the first official trailer for his upcoming animated series Masters of the Universe Revelation. Smith tweeted Friday along with the 2-minute preview, "The beginning of the end of the universe starts now." See the trailer for our at Masters Official #Revelation animated series only on at Netflix July 23rd. Please send lots of love to our at Powerhouse Annie director at Patrick Stanton and at Probably Akon for all the powerful visuals. Set to debut on Netflix on July 23rd, the show is based on the popular Mattel line of action figures. Smith is a showrunner and executive producer. The series will feature the voice talents of Mark Hamill, Lena Headey, Chris Wood, Michelle Gellar, Liam Cunningham, Stephen Root, Dietrich Bader, Griffin Newman, Tiffany Smith, Henry Rollins, Alan Oppenheimer, Susan Eisenberg, Alicia Silverstone, Justin Long, Jason Mewes, Phil Lamar, Tony Todd, Creed Summer, Kevin Michael Richardson, and Kevin Conroy. Reality TV personalities Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar issued a statement on their family's website Saturday expressing their optimism for the future after TLC announced its decision to cancel Counting On. Earlier this week, the cable network announced it will not be producing additional seasons of Counting On because it feels it's important to give the Duggar family the opportunity to address their situation privately. Josh Duggar, Jim Bob, and Michelle's eldest son was arrested and pleaded not guilty to child pornography charges in April. The couple said in a joint statement, "It is hard to believe that more than 17 years have passed since we first were contacted by a production company wanting to do a 1-hour documentary about the logistics of raising 14 children. Our family has grown and grown up. before your eyes and on national television, and the journey has been miraculous. Following God is an exciting adventure. We look forward to all the new adventures and endeavors that may come our way, and with so many grown children and wonderful grandchildren, we know our love will only continue to multiply. The Duggards noted the various shows in which they participated captured the family's triumphs as well as its, quote, difficult and painful moments. They also thanked the film crew and others who worked behind the scenes on their docu-series. Counting On focused on the adult children of the Duggard family who were introduced on the show, 19 kids and counting. Several TV and streaming shows were canceled on Friday. HBO said it's not renewing the writer-producer Misha Green's sci-fi drama Lovecraft Country for a second season. HBO said in a statement, "We will not be moving forward with the second season of Lovecraft Country. We are grateful for the dedication and artistry of the gifted cast and crew and to Misha Green, who's crafted this groundbreaking series, and to the fans, thank you for joining us on this journey." Based on Matt Ruff's book, the 10-episode series stars Jernit Smollett and Jonathan Majors. Meanwhile, Netflix confirmed it won't be renewing its comedies The Crew, Country Comfort, Mr. Iglesias, and Bonding. The Crew with Kevin James and Country Comfort starring Catherine McPhee and Eddie Cibrian only ran one season each. Mr. Iglesias led by Gabriel Iglesias and Sherry Shepard, and Bonding with Zoe Levine and Brendan Scannell wrapped up after 2 seasons apiece. Americans in Washington, D.C., New York, and in cities across the nation took to the streets and looked to the skies Sunday night to watch fireworks explode in the celebration of the 4th of July that sees the United States emerging from the coronavirus pandemic. Festivities last year were scaled down and restricted due to the pandemic, but hopes for this year's events were buoyed in March when President Joe Biden said there was a good chance that friends and family will be able to congregate in small groups on 4th of July celebration of the country's independence. However, in June, following an intense months-long vaccination drive, the White House said the American people exceeded their goal and were now getting ready for a truly historic 4th of July, with large celebrations planned in communities across the country. In the nation's capital, the president with First Lady Jill Biden hosted 1,000 essential workers and military families for a barbecue on the South Lawn, while thousands more filled the National Mall, where they were no longer required to socially distance 6 feet apart. Prior to the night, Mike Litterist, the chief of communications for the National Mall and Memorial Parks, told WUSA 9 that they estimate tens of thousands would be in attendance. During the 4th of July speech from the White House, Biden championed the American people's fight against the pandemic, saying that they are celebrating the independence of their country. They were also celebrating their near independence from the pandemic. He says today, all across this nation, we can say with confidence, America's coming back together. Following his speech and with night fully set in, the presidential couple took in the fireworks display launched shortly after 9 p.m. from both sides of the Lincoln Memorial Reflection Pool in the National Mall. In New York, the annual Macy's 4th of July fireworks show was held in its traditional immense scale after being pared down last year due to the pandemic. Mayor Bill de Blasio announced on June 10th that the Macy's show would be back to its old self, stating it would be the biggest show yet. He says this year, back and literally better than ever, and because people have gotten vaccinated on such an extraordinary scale, allows us to have many, many people in attendance. He said the return of Macy's fireworks show was a, quote, a really great, tremendous sign of the rebirth of New York City. The display of 65,000 shells and effects were launched from 5 barges positioned on the East River at around 9:25 p.m. under the theme of saluting those who serve the nation. The mayor says the summer of New York City is going to be memorable. Television personality and music artist Nick Cannon has welcomed his 7th child, according to multiple media reports. Model Alicia Scott posted on Instagram Saturday, "I will love you for eternity," June 23rd, 2021, alongside a photo of her cradling her newborn as well as a pregnancy portrait. TMC says Scott is Cannon's girlfriend and the baby's name is Zen. People.com and UsMagazine.com said Scott announced she and Cannon were expecting a child last month. This is Cannon's 4th baby in a year. He and Abby De La Rosa also welcomed twins Zion Mixolydian and Zillionaire Heir in June. Cannon has twins, son Morocco and daughter Monroe, 10, with his ex-wife Mariah Carey. He has two children, son Golden, 4, and daughter Powerful Queen, 6 months, with Brittany Bell. Cannon is the host of The Masked Singer. He has not recently spoken about the birth of Zen. The New York Post says he has not responded to its request for comments regarding the baby news. Olivia Rodrigo's Sour is the #1 album in the United States this weekend. Coming in at number 2 on the Billboard 200 charts dated Saturday is Polo G's Hall of Fame, followed by Little Baby and Lil Durk's The Voice of the Heroes at number 3, Migos' Culture 3 at number 4, and Morgan Wallen's Dangerous, the double album, number 5. Right at the top tier, Her is Back of My Mind at number 6, Dua Lipa's Future Nostalgia at number 7, Moneybagg Yo's A Gangster's Pain at number 8, Bull Burnham's Inside the Songs at number 9, and J. Cole, The Off Season at number 10. And finally, Vin Diesel's action picture F9 is the #1 movie in North America for a second weekend, earning an additional $24 million in receipts, BoxOfficeMojo.com's announced on Sunday. Coming in number 2 is The Boss Baby's Family Business with $17.3 million, followed by The Forever Purge at number 3 with $12.8 million, A Quiet Place Part 2 at number 4 with $4.2 million, and The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard at number 5 with $3 million. Right at the top tier is Cruella at number 6 with $2.6 million, Peter Rabbit 2, The Runaway, at number 7 with $2.3 million, The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It at number 8 with $1.29 million, In the Heights at number 9 with $1.28 million, and Zola at number 10 with $1.23 million. Several of the films in the top 10 are also available on streaming platforms, and the strategy to reach as many people as possible during the coronavirus pandemic, which has kept many cinemas closed for nearly a year. Most theaters in the United States and Canada are now open. Last week's top 10 gross about $96 million domestically, including $70 million in receipts for F9. This week's box office take was about $70 million. And that is your entertainment report for Monday, July 5th, 2021. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.